fellow Flosstubers. It's Patty here with episode 263. Today is April the 22nd, 2024. And on today's show, I have two FFOs. I have a new start and I have some whips. So sit back and relax. Grab your beverage of choice. Water for me. Your craft of choice, and let's chat. So, how was everybody's week? Mine was good. I got quite a bit of stitching done. I hung out here. I did some phone calls, getting some stuff with my mom's estate panned out. And I'm on the last legs. So I'm really happy that it's almost done and I can take a deep breath and decide what I have to do next. I'm almost to that point. The weather here has been gorgeous. It is 48 degrees, which some places that doesn't sound warm, but it's warm here. Snow's going. My front yard has just a little strip of snow, and the backyard, of course, always has snow because of the shading that happens here. But it should be gone next month, May, beginning of June. It'll be all gone. Anything else exciting? Oh, we didn't have the littles on Sunday again. They're still recovering from their flu or cold. The littlest man had ear infection, and the little man had strep. So it's like, no, they probably should stay home, even though they're on meds. The hubs is home today. He's got really bad congestion, and he can barely talk. So he got sick like Friday, and he's still battling it, but he won't take any cold medicine, so, you know, what can you do? That leading the horse to water, but you can't make him drink kind of thing? Yeah, that's my husband. So that's why I'm out in the new addition area, because the craft room is right next door to the bedroom. And in fact, the TV is on that shared wall, so he's back there watching TV and resting, so I needed a different place to record, so that's why we're out here. This is my second go around. I didn't like the first one, so yeah, I hope that this one flows a little bit nicer and is easier to talk to you guys about. So I really don't have anything else to chat about. So shall we get on with the stitching? I think so. I'm going to go ahead and show you my FFOs. So the first FFO is Give Thanks. If you recall, I finished this last year and bought a frame for it, but the frame was too small and it was really cutting everything off. So I decided what the heck, I would get a round frame and just put it in a little frame. And I got some felt for the back and glued it all together. So here is Give Thanks, and this is a chart by DMC with the called for floss, and it was one of their variegated flosses. And I wrote 2024. I should not have, that was 2023, so this one is wrong, but that's okay. I framed it in 2024. And the second one, I actually worked on this week, finished it this week, and framed it. And this is my Autumn Dreams. Sorry. That's our clock. It should be, okay. Autumn Dreams, and this is by Cottage Garden Samplings. With I used the called for floss and fabric, and the fabric is 36 count sanguine by Weeks Dye Works. So cute. I really like this. I like it in this not quite square, or I guess, yeah, it is square. So I really like how this turned out. It was a fun stitch. It took a long time, but it was a fun stitch. So, yay, it's done. It's done. We have finished 2 things this year so far. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Okay, and then my new start. I was not feeling working on the gamer. I had worked on it during the day. I didn't feel like working on it at night when I was watching TV, so I went ahead and grabbed the Here in the Woods by Cottage Garden Samplings, and I started the reindeer. If you have been with me for a while, you know I did start this. I think it was last year, maybe? Yeah, it must have been last year I started the reindeer. Had him really far, really far. Took it out of the Q-snap and realized that I did him in the completely wrong place. He should have been up higher on the fabric and over more. So yeah, the other 12 or the other 11 were not going to fit. So I cut him out, scrapped the project, and bought some different fabric. Well, I looked at the fabric that I bought for it, and I decided I didn't want that fabric. So I looked in my stash, and I found this. So this is 36 count linen prehistoric by Fox and Rabbit. And it was big enough, so I went ahead and started the reindeer again. I also went on 1, 2, 3 stitch and ordered all of the specialty floss. Seemed like each one had 2 skeins of specialty floss. So I went ahead and did that order up, and it's coming. So that's so exciting. But I worked on this Saturday night and a little bit Sunday night as well. So, and he is about the width. There's like, I think, no, he is the width. So that's how wide he's going to be on this fabric. But I really like this fabric. It's really nice to stitch on too. So that's my new start. So exciting. Okay. So the rest of the stitching here, Mirror Monday, of course, is Touching the Autumn Sky. I'm stitching this on 32 count Stellar by Picture This Plus. And I got quite a bit more done. So I got the rest of the white that needed to go through here. The pinks. And then I added some of the tan. So as you see, it's still here. This tan is still on for her shoes. So her shoes are right about here and there. And then the dress does come out a little bit past that as well. So there's still some left to go. And of course the beading and the back stitching, but she's coming along. She's coming along. I can't wait to get her done. And then I'm not sure who I'm gonna pick up next. I'll have to think about it. Maybe a new start. No, I shouldn't. Okay, so I then picked up Feast of Friendship, and this is by Blackbird Designs. I am stitching this on Fiber on a Whim. Where is that little piece of paper? Fiber on the Whim, 32 count in the colorway Eggshell. And I did quite a bit. I outlined the fruit bowl. I added some more fruit. I added some grapes. So yeah, I'm really happy with how that's turning out. And I started the bottom where it says Feast of Friendship. So I want to get all of this done first before I move it out of the Q-snap to do the house. So yeah, it's really cool. I'm really enjoying this one. It's nice to have a change where this one I'm using 2 strands and a lot of the other ones I'm only using 1 strand of floss. So it's nice to get back to the 2 strands of floss. Okay, and then I felt like another friendship that I needed to do, and this is by Cottage Garden Samplings, and this is the Symphony of Friendship. And I'm stitching this on 36 count Vintage Country Mocha Edinburgh, and I believe this is a Zweigart. So I'll show that again. And I started up in this corner here. And I got a lot of the leaves done. So here we go. It's quite a few leaves in there. I think it's turning out fabulous. And I really like this Vintage Country Mocha. It's a very nice fabric. Then I worked on Prairie Schoolers ABCs. D is for drum. And this I'm stitching on 28 count Wheat by Zweigart. And I looked back on my comments and somebody asked me how much fabric. this is a yard. This is a yard of fabric, and it takes up the whole yard, except for the very bottom. Let me show you. The very bottom, there's not very much, but this is the yard lengthwise. So, I finished D is for drum on Friday. So here's where we're at. And it's super exciting. I'm very happy with it being done. So E is for embroidery is next. So I started this 1 year for Stitch Mania, and I stitched one every single day. I counted it all out, so hopefully I counted it out right. When I did the sides, I did make sure that I had it placed in the correct, and then every one of them just followed suit after that. So see, some of them have a lot, some of them have very little. So yeah, it's going to be a very exciting stitch. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it, but if I ever finish it, I really do want to finish it. And I think that every other week, changing it with the Death by Cross Stitch, should be able to get it done. It should be in a Q-snap wrap now, but trying to fit it back into the Q-snap and back onto the floor stand was not working. So I just said to heck with it, and I'm gonna get a hoop. I have a couple of really big hoops, so that should fit into the floor stand because they're the big wooden thick hoops, so that should work. Fingers crossed, that'll work. Wish me well here. Okay, and the last thing I worked on was Gamer Nupo. This is by Medusa Dollmaker, charted by Gecko Rouge, being stitched on 25 count, easy count, 1/1 full cross, with the called for kit floss. So I'm almost done with page 2. And then I have a dilemma if I'm going to go down or if I'm just going to keep going over. And I haven't decided that yet. But I am resting the flosses in both ways. So I can either come down and work it this way or work it sideways. So I'm not sure which way I'm going to go yet, but it's been a love-hate relationship with this one because there is a lot of confetti in the banner there. So, and if that's any indication, there's probably a lot everywhere else, but that's okay. I mean, there'd have to be. There's 99 colors in this thing, so. But I'm really happy with it. It is a lot of fun, and it's something to take my mind off of stuff. So, yeah. Okay, that's all I have to show to this week. Plans. I am going to keep working on not Feast of Friendship, sorry, Year in the Woods. I'm going to keep working on that for a while because that was a lot of fun. And like I said, I've got the colors coming in from 1-2-3 Stitch. So that'll be all kitted up. I may start something new, I'm not sure. Probably not for a while. I will be switching out Prairie Schooler for Long Dog Sampler. So yeah, and of course Mara Monday. It is late. I had to take my vehicle into the shop, so I didn't tell you guys, but I have another car. And it needed running boards, so I got another car that was a little tall for me. I'm nuts, but it got its running boards today, so it's good. And yeah, so I'm recording late, doing laundry late. But looking around, I really don't have anything else to show you guys. So I hope that you are all staying safe, healthy, and happy. I hope that your summer week or spring week is going really well because it's gorgeous outside right now. And I hope that whatever you craft it to your heart's content. And I will see you next week. Bye, guys.